Orlando remains one of the nation's most affordable housing markets. I'm Bob Gosselin from Gosselin Realty. This is your weekly West Orange County real estate report for the week ending August 9th. Orlando area homebuyers in May spent 17 to 20% of their earnings on house payments, which was in line with an average of 19% for 1,200 metro areas reviewed by the real estate research firm Realty. But at the low point of the area's boom-to-bust real estate market in 2010, buyers in Metro Orlando spent only about 12% of their income paying for their home. Even though prices have edged up, most of the region's wage earners are in the two-income family area and can still afford a home. The median price in the core Orlando market in June was just over $165,000, up from a low of less than $100,000 4 years ago. The report indicates that home prices can increase somewhat without fear of a bubble. Taking a look at what sold last week in West Orange, these numbers provided by the Mid-Florida Regional MLS. We include the communities of Ocoee, Winter Garden, Oakland, Gotha, and Windermere. 30 single-family homes sold last week. Top price paid $1.5 million for a 5,000 square foot home in Keens Point. 12 homes sold for $250,000 or less. 52 new listings hit the market. Only 15 listed under $250,000. 2 listed under $100,000. 40 new contracts were signed. U.S. foreclosure inventory plunged in June, but say the experts, it's not yet time to break out champagne and declare the foreclosure crisis over. And while things look better nationwide, Florida retains the number 2 spot for foreclosures, 5% of all homes with a mortgage statewide. Completed foreclosures fell almost 10% year on year in June. This, according to CoreLogic's June National Foreclosure Report. While 54,000 completed foreclosures in June is down significantly from previous months, that's still pretty high compared to the historical average of 21,000 per month between 2000 and 2006. Millennials, the generation born between the mid-1980s and the mid-2000s, also called Gen Y, aren't buying homes like their predecessors because of debt to finance higher education, and if they do graduate, they're making less money. Further, according to a report from CoreLogic, millennials are putting off marriage longer than earlier generations because marriage is a big motivator, and the decision to buy a home, the tilt increased even more for them to reach home buying status. According to CoreLogic, the home ownership rate for 25 to 34-year-old baby boomers was almost 51% in 1980, but it's dropped to less than 38% for the same age group in 2012. A new study suggests that about 1.4 million foreclosures between 2008 and 2012 were prevented because the expansion of unemployment insurance benefits cut the likelihood of mortgage delinquency. The National Association of Realtors recently highlighted the effects unemployment has on the housing market. The report also noted fewer distressed properties cut government's costs by decreasing the number of bad loans covered by government-owned Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, which in turn paid for part of the extra amount spent on unemployment. That's your weekly West Orange County Real Estate Report. I'm Bob Gosselin from Gosselin Realty. Do something good for America this week. Buy some real estate. We'll see you next time.